Time now for Chamber Talk on a Monday morning, and we welcome Nancy Morrissey in the studios. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
Good morning. My goodness. It's like cloud soup out there.
You wake up and think you were back in London?
Well, when we were there, it really was beautiful. It wasn't cloudy. When we went to Ireland, at the time of year we went, they said that, it would be raining all the time. I don't think it rained a day. We were lucky. So, no, it's like we're living along a river or something.
Yeah. Speaking of Ireland, when they announced a couple of weeks ago, and it's very cool, the Women of Ireland show Wednesday night. Were you excited about that show, you and John?
We really talked about that, and we came close. But as you know, his Business After Hours is on Thursday.
Oh, yes.
And we are at home making Irish stew all Wednesday evening, and then it slow cooks in a roast here overnight, and they're late nights to begin with, so that would have pushed us into really late night right before the party. So
I figured of everybody I know, you guys would be excited about that show. But.
We were, and it's still, we just waffle back and forth, but we did go to Saturday night's show, the
pianos?
The dueling piano, they had that in the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center side so that they could have it in the round.
Right.
Very interactive and fun group.
Yeah, exactly. Well, again, we'll give you a chance to win Women of Ireland tickets coming up all week long, or through Wednesday anyway, on 1570 KMCD 95.9 Classic 96. Don't forget, you can sign up for the week that will be the Monday morning newsletter that comes to your email box. It comes to me kind of early, so we can be prepped for the show. And I guess it's official, something I've known for a few weeks, but are you ready to make an announcement since it's in the email, Nancy?
Yes, I am retiring.
Nancy is retiring.
It's mixed emotions that you go through. Retirement is inevitable, but been thinking about it for a while. Just because everyone knows I have loved working at the Chamber. I love working with the different staffs that I've worked with and all the board members and volunteers and ambassadors and chamber members and all the events that we do. And it's very ever-changing job from day to day, from working to bring the Smithsonian Magazine tour here to working with and promoting Fairfield. So the AMC program was done here a couple years ago. Working with a group that is hoping to bring This Old House to Fairfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to all kind of different things, all the chamber events and the Leadership Fairfield. We're in the second year of that. So it's been hard, but I'm a homebody. I do like being home, too, and it's time that I am able to go visit the kids more and the grandkids, and I'm looking forward to it.
Nancy's been at the Chamber since 1993, right?
Yes.
You came on as an assistant?
Yes, as an administrative assistant. And then the roles changed, and I took on more responsibilities, and I became Chamber administrator. And then in 2012, I became the executive director.
So the exit strategy, will you go through the end of April, or how's it going to work for you?
I'm working through the banquet. Most likely it'll be the 15th of April. Get through that, though, the week after the banquet, so everything's going through. They're taking resumes right now. They're taking resumes through April 21st, and hopefully we'll be able to have a smooth transition.
We'll get into the week that we'll be here in a few moments. I will explore this a little bit more with you. What is with the president, the board president, and the Chamber Executive Board, what is the strategy to find the replacement, the next Chamber Executive Director?
Have ads on the internet and also through the Golden Triangle. I'm not quite sure everything that they've done outside of that. Of course, on the week that will be, and we'll see. We've gotten 5. Last I heard, there were 5 resumes that have been emailed in.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes.
All right, let's jump right into it. Well, again, I'll be sorry to see you not here on Mondays, but I'll see you around town. So.
Yes, I'm not moving.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just that when you do live in town, it's amazing how many people you don't see as often as you think. It's not a big town.
No.
and yet I'll just have to go to the grocery store more often. That's where you just at different times of day too, because you see different people on different days of the week at different times. So,
well, I being as selfish as I am, I hope. I would think, oh boy, I hope some of the processes, if the candidates come in, maybe I could spend 5 minutes to see if there's any chemistry.
Oh.
No, just kidding. All right, let's jump right into it. The week that will be. A couple of highlights. Don't forget the final legislative breakfast is coming up this Saturday, and now's the time to make your reservation.
You know, when you say final, that's two-pronged there. I mean, it is the final for the 2016, but it's my final ever, being responsible for it. But again, we have 3 legislative breakfasts for the year. March is the final one. We are taking reservations for that. We have and invite Representative Kurt Hansen and Dave Heaton and the Senators Mark Cheldron and Rich Taylor that come. And we have sponsors that sponsor each of the students that we invite from MSAE and from the Fairfield Community School District. So please call the chamber, because this week, this Saturday at Best Western at 7:30 a.m. is the final 2016 legislative breakfast.
All right, so get your reservation in 472-2111 or email chamber@fairfieldiowa.com. Speaking of reservations, now's the time you make your reservation for the annual banquet coming up in April.
It is April 8th, rodeo. So get your fringed vests and cowboy hats and cowboy boots and make your reservation at the chamber. We'll get into it. I can mention that on Friday is the last day to submit nomination forms for Outstanding Citizen Community Service Award presented by Libertyville Savings Bank. If you need a form, stop in at the office. We have them. Of course, we're located at 204 West Broadway. We also have them online at our website, fairfieldiowa.com. You do want to check out the parameters because the committee changed it up a little bit a couple years ago, so you need to have 3 different nomination forms for the same persons. That gives them a more complete picture of what the individual has done volunteering-wise for Fairfield.
Again, reservations are due now, but the event will be on Friday, April 8th at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. We'll talk about that more later. Also, just real quickly, don't forget the membership survey is up and going right now. It takes literally 2 minutes to do the membership survey. You can find it at the Fairfield Chamber website at fairfieldiowa.com.
Let me know how I've done. I mean, there's a place on there about the staff and where you want to see the chamber going. It is a multiple question type thing, so it does go quickly. The very last one is you're able to make some notes.
And it's completely anonymous as well.
100%.
100%. All right, yeah. Member to member. Let's talk about member to member spotlight.
It is Cedar Valley Winery, and they're on Dewberry Avenue in Batavia, and they're offering 10% discount on all wine purchases there. Talking about the dueling pianos at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center, John and I had a couple glasses of wine, and they do serve Cedar Valley Winery at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center during their different events. Very good wine. I like sweets, whether it's white or red, and John likes the more dry, I guess, red. So Cedar Valley Winery. You can't get better wine than Cedar Valley Winery, and it's grown right here down the road in Batavia.
They've won a number of national awards for their
It
wine.
has.
Yeah,
it
gold
has.
medals and whatnot.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, don't forget the new chamber maps are in it. The Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. One side is the city, the other side is the county.
Absolutely,
right?
Yes.
Nancy's showing it to the camera here in the studio.
Have. We haven't done a map since 2011, I think, so it's... It takes some time to put the map together. We do have a company that does that, but there's always new streets, different highlights that we want to highlight, like the Masden Barns is new since the last time we did this, and different tourist things like that. So pick up your map. They're absolutely free. Stop in at the chamber, and we're happy to give you a map or two. Like I said, it's like Steve said, it's the new Fairfield Jefferson County map.
All right, let's jump right into our calendar of events, kind of a uneventful first couple of days, but on
It
Wednesday?
is. We're going to jump right to Wednesday, where they're having the Women of Ireland, like you mentioned, Steve, at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts. That's at 7:30 p.m. And it's a production. I mean, they are doing. Have you ever seen Feet of Flames?
No, I have not.
I have not either, but we've
Lord
watched
Lord of Dance.
Yeah, it's not. This is how I'm envisioning it, because they incorporate dancers, singers, performers, an aerial artist. So it's a full Women of Ireland production.
There are 16 people on stage. We talked to Kelly MacDonald earlier today on the air.
Oh, really?
And they actually have, she's a featured female dancer. They also have some of the featured dancers from Lord of the Dance.
Oh.
And those sort of, I mean, this is the cream of the crop. And this troupe, all 16 of them, have toured all over Europe and Asia.
I want to go.
North
I want to go.
We can make that happen. It's the Women of Ireland, Wednesday night, 7:30 at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center.
And then if you want to choose a different venue, you could go to open mic night at Cafe Paradiso from 8 until 10, and that's Wednesday night also. Thursday, the Mississippi Regional Valley Blood Center is having a blood drive. It's going to be at the Maharishi University of Management. That's from 12:30 to 4 p.m. They're also having a blood drive the very same day, Thursday afternoon, at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center from 3 until 6. And then, Thursday night is the Morrissey Law Office's Business After Hours. It starts a wee bit past 4 o'clock and goes to 7-ish. Of course, there's always the Irish lamb stew, the Irish coffee, the Boilermakers, the cold beverages, beer, juices, teas, waters.
And great conversation.
There really is. I mean, there's a lot of people that come. You can talk to a wide breadth of different people. There's toasts, there's festive singing, and there's also games that they're going to incorporate this year. So wear your green, because if you're not wearing green, you're going to be pulled into a game.
Yeah, exactly. And do you encourage people to use the side entrance?
You can use either entrance. There will be signs of where to go, but it's downstairs.
Right.
So it really is easier to come in that side door off the alley, because then you can just go straight downstairs. But if you want to come in the front door, come right on in and meander your way through. And when you get to the end of the hallway, go to the left, and then go to the left again, and down the stairs. Just follow the noise.
All right, so that's coming up on Thursday, the annual Business After Hours at Morrissey Law Office. All right, Friday.
Friday is that, like I said, the nominations are due for the Outstanding Citizen Community Service Award, as always presented by Libertyville Savings Bank. They're due at the office by 5 o'clock, and then the next week is when the nominating committee meets and makes their final decision. So, and who makes up that? It's the past recipients of the award. They are the ones that make up the committee. Then also the Rotary Club of Fairfield is going to meet at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club at noon. Their presentation is by the Fairfield CoLab. Friday night at the Revelations Cafe and Bookstore at 7:30 p.m. is a book reading, The Sixth Sense, The Tale of a Probate Law Lawyer Gone Weird. John will be there, and no, I'm just joking. No, it's The Sixth Spoon, The Tale of a Probate Lawyer Gone Weird. That's at Revelations Cafe and Bookstore, 7:30 p.m. Saturday, legislative breakfast, the last one of the year, the last of the 2016 series at Best Western Fairfield Inn at 7:30 a.m. Please join us for breakfast and conversation from our two representatives, Kurt Hansen and Dave Eaton, and our two senators, Mark Children and Rich Taylor. So we hope to see everyone there. Then it's the Farmers Market at the Fairfield Senior Citizen Center from 9 to 2. Mommy and Me, Pins and Needles Sewing Group by Go Jindy from 10 to 12, and Go Jindy is located in the Fairfield Parks and Recreation. And also, that is the big day at the Fairfield Parks and Recreation Department's Cambridge Sportsplex grand opening from 10 until 6 p.m. They have a full day. The ambassadors are going to have a ribbon cutting at 10 a.m., and then there's presentations all day long. There's going to be volleyball going on and basketball demonstrations. Have you been able to go in there, Steve? And there's a walking area around all the courts and stuff. It's wonderful.
I have not. I was hoping to maybe get out there today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kind of do a little preview of it.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
If you go to Werner Elmker's website, too, he has a bunch of pictures on there that show the inside of the facility, not only in its final stage, but also throughout the whole completion. He's gone in there and taken pictures. So that is this Saturday, the 19th, from 10 to 6 p.m. The Fairfield Parks and Recreation Department Cambridge Sportsplex grand opening. Sunday, oh my gosh, it's the first day of spring. This past weekend, we did daylight savings time, which I love. And this next weekend is the first day of spring. We have tulips and daffodils coming up in our yard, Steve.
Yeah.
The trees are starting to bud. Spring is really in the air. Also, Sunday is Family Fun Day at the Fairfield Aquatic Center. That's from 1 to 5 p.m. You pay one fee. I think it's $5, and the whole family gets to go swimming at the Fairfield Aquatic Center. Iowa's Hidden Treasures at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts. That's Sunday at 3 p.m. And then Sunday night from 8 to 10 p.m. is Sean Terrell at Cafe Paradiso. Full week.
Full week, and we've eaten up our entire time, Nancy. It's hard to believe. We're closing on the top of the hour in CBS News. That's been our Chamber Talk here on a Monday morning. Again, you can follow along with the week that will be, the Monday morning newsletter. And if you have any questions, you can contact the Chamber at chamber@fairfieldiowa.com. And also the new website. Don't forget to log on and check out all the calendar events. Nancy, you have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, Nancy Morrissey with the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Once again, a dense fog advisory at 10 o'clock today. That's when that will expire. Daytime high of around 65 degrees.